Everyone, my name is Rajni and I am from University Canada West and I am doing my masters in business administration. So in my business ethics course, I have the assignment where I have to explore the Canadian Indigenous culture. So as you can see, today I am here at the Stanley Park where I have to explore various Canadian Indigenous culture, and as you can see, these are the totem poles you can see in the video. And I also want to explore the importance of totem pole and what it represents, and also the relationship between Indigenous culture as well as the Canadian culture. So as you can see, that these are different totem poles, and we are going to discuss more about these in the upcoming videos.
Totem poles are monumental carvings created by indigenous peoples of the Pacific Northwest coast, including the Haida, Tlingit, Coast Salish and other First Nations. Totem poles represent stories, ancestry and cultural identity in indigenous traditions. These poles are beautiful and meaningful form of indigenous art that continues to preserve First Nation heritage and tradition, and serves as powerful visual symbol of identity, history and storytelling. Each pole tells a unique story and serves various purposes.
These are basically 7 totem poles as we can see in this video, and these totem poles represent some symbol. For example, the first one is the thunderbird, that is like most powerful and spiritual being that represent the strength and the protection. The second totem pole is the raven that represent the transformation and the knowledge. And the third symbol, as you can see, is the bear that represents strength and courage. The fourth one is the wolf that represent loyalty, teamwork and intelligence. The eagle symbol, as you can see, represent the peace, wisdom and vision.
These beautifully carved poles are more than just art. They serve as historical records that tell us stories of indigenous families. Each figure on the pole has a symbolic meaning representing important animals, peoples and legends. I also learned about the significance of storytelling in indigenous traditions, as it is used to pass down knowledge, history and values from generation to generation. This reminds me how many cultures, including my own, rely on the oral tradition to preserve their heritage. Additionally, I gained a deeper appreciation for the strong connection indigenous communities have with nature, viewing the land and animals as sacred part of their identity. As I am from India, and in my Indian culture, the tradition of storytelling and symbols are closely linked to the indigenous totem pole. This reminds of my own culture, where arts and symbolism plays a very vital role to represent their traditions and history. Just indigenous communities use totem pole to represent their heritage and traditions. Indian culture also has various intricate sculptures, folk paintings such as Madhubani and Varli painting and temple carvings. Additionally, storytelling is very essential in both cultures, and Indian epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata are passed down through generations. And another similarity that I see in both cultures is the deep respect for the nature. So in Indian cultures, the rivers, mountains and animals are often considered as sacred, much like how indigenous communities are honored towards the wildlife and land. One indigenous symbol that resonates with me is the thunderbird. In indigenous culture, the thunderbird is a powerful spiritual being, often seen as a protector and a symbol of strength, transformation and wisdom. It is believed to control the weather, bringing thunder, lightning and rain. This symbol resonates with me because in Indian culture, there are also powerful mythological beings associated with the source of nature. For example, Garuda, the divine eagle in Hindu mythology, is a strong and wise protector, often depicted as a vehicle of Lord Vishnu. Like the thunderbird, Garuda represents power, protection and connection between the spiritual and physical worlds. Both symbols emphasize the importance of strength, wisdom. About the totem pole, I understand the cultural importance is much often thing that people need to be understanding today's era. And I also understand the different animals, so at least we have the basic understanding to enrich our culture, so that we as a human being need to have this feeling for the nature, and so that we don't spoil it, and if any challenges come in the future, we are ready to protect it. Thank you so much.